patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth.
That's quite
Any
the
Brotherhood
crater
soldiers that have not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
Simply marvelous.
You aren't disappointed that all the Institute's technical research just went up in smoke?
On the contrary, it's always been my sincerest hope that the Institute's ill-conceived research would never see the light of day. And, thanks to your efforts, it appears that my hopes have become reality.
I'm glad you're impressed.
There's no need to be modest. You deserve all the accolades you've been receiving, and more. And despite popular opinion on this vessel, I feel that using the Minutemen to accomplish this feat was an inspired concept. You've minimized the Brotherhood's potential casualties by coercing another force, using them as virtual cannon fodder. Inspired. Sometimes I feel the Brotherhood has such a narrow view when executing its operations. Well, I've already taken up more than enough of your valuable time. If you still wish to procure technical documents or escort one of my scribes, please let me know.
Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
Splendid. I'll put them to use right away. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, Knight. You have technical.
I found some technical documents for you.
These aren't technical documents. I don't have time for Ah, Knight. You have technical.
Neither. Not right now.
How disappointing.
Never expected the Minutemen would be capable of taking out the Institute.
Not sure I like the idea of the Minutemen having so much firepower.
Do you realize that by destroying the Institute, you provided me with a host of new opportunities? I can't wait to get to work.
What do you mean?
Well, it's quite simple, really. The detonation of the Institute's reactor undoubtedly had a significant impact on the Commonwealth's ecosystem. There hasn't been an atomic explosion of this magnitude in quite a long time. Certainly none that I've been close enough to study. The prospect of watching what this immense concentration of radiation does to the local flora and fauna is nothing short of exciting. You've done a great service in the name of science. In any event, I'm certain you need to get back to your duties, and I need to get back to my data. Thanks again for providing me with such a wonderful opportunity. Be careful out there, sir.
Next time you run an op, how about you invite your brothers and sisters to the party?
Scribe Naraya.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes, here you go.
You're becoming quite the field scribe. Maybe you missed your calling. Here's some caps for the trouble. I've done it, Knight. I've created the compound.
Congratulations, Naraya.
Well, it would have been impossible without your help. I've decided to call it the X-111 compound. I thought it was fitting. Here, I already made you some samples to take with you. If you want me to continue synthesizing the compound, I'm going to need more blood samples. Just keep bringing them to me and I'll do the rest.
Next time you run an op, how about you invite your brothers and sisters to the party? And just like that, the Institute was gone in a puff of smoke. Thanks to the Minutemen.
What's the point of picking up that junk?
Let's trade some things. Hey.
I'm glad you're here. We've been having some trouble with raiders.
What kind of trouble?
They showed up in force a few days ago. There were too many of them. We had to give them what they wanted. They said as long as we kept paying them tribute, they'd leave us alone. At least we know where they're hiding out. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
How many raiders were there?
Too many for us to handle. But I bet you won't have any problems with them.
Who's there? What the fuck was that? Shoot him! I'm gonna tear your fucking throat out!
Excuse me.
So can we stop worrying about paying tribute to those raiders?
Are you glad you decided to support the Minutemen now?
Of course. It's good to know we've got each other's backs.
Hey,
Well?
hold up a sec.
Hey, I never got a chance to properly thank you for helping me take out Winlock and Barnes.
It wasn't a problem.
Are you kidding? You stuck your neck out for me. I don't forget I mean, things like that.
You ought to try cursing once in a while. It's good for the soul.
Oh, believe me. I know. It's not about you, it's about a promise I made. When I left the Capital Wasteland, I didn't just leave little Lamplight behind. I left my family behind. Had a beautiful wife named Lucy, and a son we named Duncan. He's the one I made my promise to. The promise to clean up my act and to be a better person. I guess that sounds pretty stupid coming from a guy who shoots people for a living.
I don't know what to say.
Sure you do. You want to tell me how cruel it was to leave them behind. My son, he's sick. I don't know what's wrong with him. One day he's playing out in the fields behind our farm. The next he took a fever and these blue boils popped up all over his body. Last I saw, he was almost too weak to walk. I didn't dare ask him to come with me. Honestly, I don't know how much longer he's going to last.
Maybe you should find a doctor.
Every doctor I've talked to is worthless. They never even heard of the disease. I don't need them. I need someone like you. You've already done so much for me. I feel horrible asking for more. But if you're willing to risk it, I might have a way we could save him.
How risky are we talking?
I'm not going to lie to you. It's no walk in the park. If it was easy, I would have already done it myself. Look, I really need your help on this one. Duncan needs you too.
Of course I'll help. Count me in.
I was hoping you'd say that. A few months before we met, I bumped into a guy named Sinclair who claimed his buddy caught some kind of disease. I thought he was wasting my time until he said his partner broke out in blue boils. They dug up information about a cure at a place called MedTech Research. They even managed to grab the building's lockdown security codes. Unfortunately, Sinclair's buddy died before they were able to break into the facility. I mean, there's no way that's a coincidence, right? MedTech has to be the place.
Can you trust this Sinclair guy?
To be honest, I don't know him from Adam. But he brought up the blue boils and the sickness his partner suffered from. There's no way that's a coincidence. Or a trap. Would make any sense. If Sinclair says MedTech Research is the place, that's where we need to go. Otherwise, I've got nothing else.
Don't give up hope. If there's a cure, we'll find it.
Thanks, partner. I'll put MedTech Research on your map. When you're ready, just take us out there. I have all the codes we need to get through their security. What you're doing... No one's ever cared that much about me before, even if it takes me the rest of my life. I'll repay this debt to you. I swear it.
Heads up.
What's up? Time to kick some ass. Sinclair's information pays off. Let's head inside and grab that cure. Find that executive terminal. Sinclair said that's the only way we can override the facility's lockdown. Damn, dust is going right up my nose.
Password only. Don't have the password. Password only. Don't have the password.
Check the terminal on the desk over there. Sinclair's passcode better work, or we're screwed. Cleaning robot take the day off or something? Thank God that worked. Let's find our way down to the sublevel. That's where MedTech should be storing the cure. Has to be something worth a few caps in here. No waste of time. Drum roll, please. Not bad. Check this out. The hell are they? Don't know where they are. Can't take much more. Take them down. That looked like it hurt.
Sweet.
Safety off. I think we have company. Playtime's over!
Powering up. Protect run. On duty.
Got it.
Attention, please. Justice will be administered.
You're messing with the
quickly
best!
and fairly. For your safety, please take cover until the lawbreaker is dealt with.
Kill from me. Wow, they're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Order commencing. Lawful use of deadly force.
Bring it to pain. Can't take much more. Take care of it.
Head over there. Get him! Get him. Go there. There. Shh.
I swear I heard something.
There we go. Hey,
Well,
here you go, MacReady.
holy crap, we actually did it! We just gave Duncan a fighting chance to live. I don't know how I'll ever be able to pay you back for this. I owe you big time.
All I care about is curing your son.
I know you do. I'm just getting tired of taking instead of giving. Maybe one day I'll learn to get my priorities straight. Anyway, the last step ahead of us is getting the cure to Daisy and Goodneighbor. With her caravan contacts, she's the only one I trust to get this to Duncan on time. This is the last favor I'm going to ask. I promise. Let's go.
There we go.
Oh man, I love comics. Yeah. Nothing says welcome like the stench of urine-soaked garbage.
MacReady, I haven't seen you in a while. You haven't been avoiding me, have you?
No, how could I stay away from someone as cute as you, Daisy?
You're a lousy liar. But I'll just play stupid and pretend I don't know that. So, what do you need?
I got it, Daisy. I found the cure to Duncan's disease.
Oh my god, that's wonderful news. How'd you do it? Last time you tried, the ferals almost chewed you to bits.
I didn't do it alone. My friend here got me through medtech. Now, all I need to do is get the cure into Duncan's hands. Can you help me?
Of course, MacReady. You've saved my behind more than once. It's the least I can do. It's okay. You can trust me. I swear I'll get the cure to Duncan.
What did MacReady do to help you out?
Running a business in a town like Goodneighbor is a challenge. Let's just say I've had my share of unfriendly customers, and McCready's been there to help me handle the situation.
I don't have a problem with that.
Then it's settled. I'll get the sample on the first caravan leaving the Commonwealth. The driver owes me a few favors, and he's reliable. It will arrive at your homestead in no time, McCready.
Thanks. You're a doll.
Hey, do me a favor. Take care of McCready for me. He's one of the good ones.
Heads up.
What's up?
I need to ask you something.
Here you go.
Your thoughts?
I've been having so much fun out here, I almost forgot about my troubles.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
No problem.
So, the big kaboom hits old CIT. I hope the stories are true, and the Institute got what was coming to them. Big shitstorm at Bunker Hill, huh? As long as the Institute took a licking, I'm happy.
I heard you walked that freedom trail. What, you some kind of, what do they call it? History buff?
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Everyone's welcome here. If you need something, just ask.
Tell me more about this town of yours, Good Neighbor.
It's all about the people, understand? They're freaks, misfits, and troublemakers, and that's why I love them. Everyone here lives their own life, their own way. No judgments. Now, was there anything else?
Looking for work.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what, I got reconnaissance needs. There's a lot of weird talk coming in about a place called the Pikmin Gallery. It's raider territory up there, but they've been quiet. Like uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Snoop it out and give me the word.
What else can you tell me about Pikmin Gallery?
Nothing. That's why I'm paying you to go out there.
Actually, I've already been to Pikmin Gallery.
No shit. All right. What'd you find?
Let's just say Pikmin's art isn't gonna have much resale value once all those bodies start decaying.
Well, they say all artistic inspiration is ephemeral, am I right? Wish I could say that was the most twisted thing I've ever heard of, but it ranks up there. Top 3. I'll put the word out. Tell people to stay clear of that area. Hiring you is definitely one of my better moments. Here, spend the money in good health.
Got a lot on my mind. Excuse me.
Hold up. I think we need to talk.
What's on your mind?
This has been nagging at me for a while. I've been waiting for the right moment to talk to you, and I suppose this is as good a time as any. After helping me get Duncan's cure for MedTech, I figured I owe you something. And I always pay my debts. Here. I wanted you to have this. I know a carved toy soldier is a strange reward for risking your life, but this one's special. It means a lot to me.
Did you make this yourself?
Do I look like the artistic type to you? My wife Lucy gave this to me right after we met. I told her I was a soldier, and she made it for me. Never could bring myself to tell her the truth. That I was just a hired killer. The soldier story was the best thing I could come up with. I didn't want to lose her because of what I was.
She ever find out the truth?
No. It doesn't really matter anymore. She died a few years back. We made the mistake of holding up in a metro station one night. We didn't know that the place was infested with ferals. They were on her before I could even fire a shot. Ripped her apart right in front of me. There was nothing I could do. Took everything I had to escape with Duncan in my arms. Maybe it would have been better if we died there with her.
You may have lost your wife, but you saved your son. That counts for something.
Maybe. I don't know anymore. Damn, I miss Lucy. No matter how bad things got, she was always there with a shoulder to lean on. It gave me... well, it gave me the courage I needed to press ahead. To never give up. When she died, I thought that feeling was gone forever. Then I met you. You have the world's problems on your back, and here you are helping me with mine. Lending me your shoulder like Lucy did. I just want you to know how much your friendship means to me.
I appreciate you telling me all of this. I know it's difficult.
It was difficult, but it needed to be said. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out. Taking all that weight off my shoulders makes the journey a little easier, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, it's about time we got back on the road, don't you think?
Look alive.
Need something? Always up for a little chat.
Your thoughts?
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging, you just let me know.
Your thoughts?
Let's get this show on the road.
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
I'd say putting that cure for Duncan's disease in my hands pretty much guarantees that I'll be your friend for life.
How do you feel about us?
You saved my son's life. That makes us pretty damn close in my book.
How do you feel about our relationship?
We're doing great. Heck, I'd say we're best friends.
Didn't have anything else.
All right.
Something up?
Hey, Hancock.
Hey. I'm listening. Go ahead. What's the word? Hey.
Run along now.
Excuse me.
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.